Happy 4th from the FFdotnet podcast. I'm FlameFlesh. Welcome aboard to episode 112. We're going to start right in on the Raptor Report because I have this distinct feeling I could very well fall asleep at any moment. Plants vs. Zombies creeps up for this Raptor Report, as does Skylanders Giants. Now, I've talked about both of these pretty extensively in the past. Only played about 15 minutes each. We're going to move on. Tank! This is a free-to-play game on the Wii U at this point, but it's definitely very demo-ish. If you want to play it more than once every 12 hours or a couple of times every 12 hours, you need to buy something. So you might as well turn around and get the launch copy, the Wii U launch copy, and go from there. Just might as well. It's going to be about the same price, but cheaper to get the disc. Love when that happens, don't you? Wii Fit Plus shows up, as usual. We'll move on. I wish the balance board right now is enjoying disconnecting and reconnecting. I'm not sure why. Magic the Gathering 2013. So, 2013 is still the standard core set until later this month. So, until it's not, that's where I'm going to put my play. Did a Friday Night Magic. Did okay. The pity pack I received had an Advent of the Worm. If you're not familiar, this is a green-white creature, token creature, that is a 5/5. It's a rare. So now I have 2 in the deck that I've been using. Always a good thing. Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward, for the Vita. Wait, there are games in the Vita? Really? What? I've been really enjoying this one quite a bit. It's a choose-your-own-adventure, basically. Choose-your-own-adventure puzzle game. Mind teaser. I greatly approve. Greatly. There's not much I can say about it without potentially screwing something up for somebody. But it was free through PlayStation Plus. So if you don't have a Vita now and you're on the fence for the Vita, you should be going, especially if you have Plus, to the PlayStation Store and triggering that yes, you want to add them to your account. Just so that if you do ever get a Vita, they're there for you. Magic 2014 shows up on the Raptor Report because the game through Steam is really good. I'm enjoying it. I like it. I approve. A couple of UI things that in the menus would be nice to not have to go to Deck Builder, back all the way out to go to Deck Builder whenever you unlock a card for your deck. You should be able to just go right to Deck Builder when that happens. World of Warcraft. There's a surprise. I did not get the ice chip this year from Mahoon. So I guess I'll have to continue pursuing that next year. I got about a level per character, thanks to all of the torch tossing. And that's pretty awesome. Now, in your hunt for achievements, that's it for the rep report, we're going to segue. For the Alliance, it's probably good to go and get now during 5.3 because Garrosh goes somewhere else in 5.4. So if you're looking for the Alliance quest, go kill Garrosh now. If you haven't done it yet, especially. Because you probably won't be able to do it again this expansion, at least currently. There's also rumors and speculation. It's been quasi-confirmed that Blizzard's pondering microtransactions. A 100% XP buff elixir sold from the Blizzard store. Would you buy it? It's certainly tempting for me, given I have limited playtime. But then again, part of the experience is gaining experience. It's part of what makes it enjoyable. Like me, SimCity is full of hot air. Literally now, because you can add through DLC hot air balloons. They look really cool. I haven't done it myself because $10 is a little steep. But if somebody wants to slip me a gift code, if that exists for EA Origin, I would happily review the hot air balloon pack. But it looks really neat. Civilization 5, Brave New World trailer is out. It releases July 9th. Have you pre-ordered your copy? It's more civilization. Excellent. How can I take over the world now? If you haven't been playing your copy of Civ 5 much, go beat it with Culture now, because that system's changing. So that way you can compare and contrast, if you're interested in that sort of thing. PlayStation Plus has offered 64 games in the last year. That's pretty cool. Microsoft is getting their free game every 2 weeks program off the ground. It's definitely a copycat of PlayStation Plus. If I wasn't sitting on a 20 gig hard drive for the Xbox with no easy way of swapping, I probably would check into it. Because I think that's what's holding me back from using the Xbox, is that I'm running out of space. Speaking of Xbox, the X1 is going to have a reputation system. Now, this is going to be different than, say, the gamer zones on the 360, where you can set yourself as recreation, casual, etc. You'll be paired with like players. So as you get reported for being an ignoramus, you'll start getting paired with other ignoramuses. So they're encouraging being a good sport and polite through the system, just by League of Legends style, are you a polite person to play with? I approve of this scenario. Kind of flying through the notes tonight because, well, it's the 4th and I'm exhausted. But a teen was charged for sarcastic comments he made on Facebook and has been in jail since February. Go look at the show notes. Check this out. I don't get it. People are sarcastic on the internet? What? Yeah. Okay, sure. His comments were terroristic, air quotes, but they were pulled out of context. So whoever reported him should have known better. And then when the police go and check it out, they should have known better. Why in the world he's been rotting for this long? Now he's a criminal. Now he's going to be a criminal because he's got all these nice tips from the people who he's been hanging out with for the last 5 months. Let me be your weirdo. Okay, so this is just a fun link to go and follow once the show notes come out. It's a parody of Let Me Be Your Hero. It makes fun of all sorts of social media stuff. It's a good balance to a sarcastic teen being jailed. And then last but not least, some over-imaginative police mistaking a red cup, one of those Dixie cups that are red, as always holding beer. Seriously? If I, personally, Flameflash, can follow on Twitter, @Flameflash, am holding a red plastic cup, I can guarantee you the last thing you're going to find in there is alcohol. Now, school districts have been making this mistake for a while, or colleges that have a no alcohol policy. If somebody's holding a red cup, yes, it might be alcohol, but you cannot punish the individual just based on a picture, just based on seeing that they might be holding a cup of something that they shouldn't be. No, that's just not how it works. So these plainclothes officers go and spook a trio of individuals who hop in their car and run away, and then get pulled over by uniformed officers, and the driver gets charged for resisting arrest, among other things. Seriously? The first guys didn't identify themselves. They just basically jumped out of the bushes brandishing weapons. Well, gee. If somebody jumps out of the bushes brandishing a weapon, I'm going to run. Or draw down, depending. Or maybe run them over with my car. So, those officers, those plainclothes officers, were just being morons and putting themselves in extra danger. No. Entrapment? Anybody? Just anybody? Entrapment? There's a raging out Flameflash for you to close out the night. Happy birthday, America. It was a good day, though. It was a good 4th of July for the Flameflash household. Even though Red Flare was under the weather, the official announcement of why she's under the weather is over on the FFdotnet blog. So, it's for a good reason. But I'm over on Raptor, raptr.net. FFdotnet.com/flameflash. The one and only. You can come stalk us on Facebook. The publishing is actually working now, so if I post something, it's going to show up on Facebook, just like it does on Twitter, @flameflash. So, follow away. I'm Flameflash. This has been episode 112. And here's hoping that everybody had a safe and good 4th of July. Signing off.